Deep inside the forest, where the sun never shone much, lived Pig and his family. The reason the sun never shone there was because the place was really, really dirty and stinky because of Pig's children and the Piglets. Pig lived there with his wife, son, and their 4 children, the Piglets. The pig was becoming old and weak each day, therefore making him unable to do farm work as he did before. This made his wife worried. She persuaded him to share the farmland amongst their children so that they could work instead. But Pig was not comfortable with that idea because the Piglets were lazy and selfish. The next day, he told his children to go to the farm because he was becoming old. They all grumbled but still went ahead because they had no choice. A week passed before he was strong enough to go to his farm to oversee the work his children had done for a week. On getting there, he was very disappointed because they had done no work and all they were doing was quarreling and arguing with one another. This made Pig very sad. At that point, he made a very important decision and he went home thinking. When the Piglets got home, they had their supper and were about to go to bed when their father called them. "My children, I'm not getting any younger. I now wish for you all to be hard-working and always work together, because that's the only way that you can achieve anything, and even more." On hearing how distressed their father was, they promised to change, but it only lasted for a week before they went back to their old ways. The pig was very disturbed and started thinking of ways to make his children hardworking and work together always as brothers and not enemies. That evening, when they arrived, he asked them to be seated because he had something urgent to discuss with them. They started grumbling about how tired, hungry, and dirty they were, but Pig turned a deaf ear to their complaints. "I'm not getting any younger, and I want to leave all my properties to the 4 of you, but you 4 don't deserve any of this," the pig said. On hearing this, they all started bragging of how they were more worthy than the other. "Enough!" They all kept quiet. He then called his wife and asked her to bring a bunch of brooms, after which he ordered Piglets to take a stick each. They all did. Then he ordered them to break it, which they did easily. He then asked them to take the whole bunch and break it, but they were unable to. Satisfied with the outcome, their father then said, "If you work individually without supporting each other, your outcome will be like the single broom, which was easily broken. But if you work together, you all will be like the bunch of brooms that cannot easily be broken." Then he asked them to go to bed because they were going out the next day. The next day, the pig took his sons to the farmland of the ant, his old-time friend. On getting there, they were welcomed by the ant and their family. The father showed them how the ants with their little body worked together without complaining or arguing. The children got the message their father had been trying to pass and promised to be good from that day on. The Piglets didn't disappoint their father anymore, and they always worked together without any argument and started doing hard work. This made the pig very happy. Moral: united we stand, divided we fall. We should always work together without complaint, and we should be hardworking at all times.